Hi guys, welcome back to the garden. All right, we are at it again. Today I'm going to attempt to wrap up our bare root planting by planting our roses, those that are supposed to go in containers, into containers. All right, and they're going to be planting Thomas A Becket. Isn't this scenery beautiful, guys? Look at this limelight. All right, guys, and before I go any further, I should stop to introduce myself to you. Listen, I'm so good at not doing that, right? Sorry about that, guys. All right, I am Naomi, a newbie gardener here gardening in Zone 6B, Missouri. I've been gardening for about 2+ years, hands-on for only a year now, almost a year. And guys, I am loving every minute of it. All right. All right, guys, so now we're going to be putting the roses that are supposed to go in containers. I'll be using the same size containers we have here. This is David Austin recommends when you are planting bare roots in containers for single rows, they recommend a 47 by 47 centimeters. And if you are going to plant 2 rows in a container, which it is recommended that you do a 60 by 60 dimensions for that container. I am going to be doing 2 roses in the container. It's going to be Thomas A Becket. It'll be Thomas A Becket in the container, as well as James Galloway. James is going to be planted as a single in the container, but the other is going to be 2 in the container. So I'm going to be using this size container. It is a little shy of the dimensions. It does run 23 inches across, so that's perfect, but it's a little shy in terms of the depth. I'm about 3 inches off in terms of the depth of the container, but I think that should be fine. The second and most important thing for me now is going to be drainage. So I'm going to start putting some drainage holes into the containers. All right, guys, so this is my container turned upside down. I'm going to go ahead and see how many holes I can get in here. It comes with 2. Let me see if I have this drill bit right. Not coming on. Hold on. Oh, wow. That was easy. Wow. That went through in like seconds. But this one is very. Guys, I am putting as many as possible so that we know that drainage is not a problem, right? Right. I think I'm going to put 3 along this, a few along the frames of it. Just one more to be safe. All right, guys, you think I got enough holes in there? Listen, I think part of it was that I was enjoying using the drill so much because it was just so easy. Look at all these beautiful holes. Hopefully that is going to be enough. All right. Yeah, that should be enough. And now I'm going to add some polystyrene to the bottom to assist with drainage. See, I'm following the instructions. I'm off with a few things, but I'm trying to follow the instructions as closely as possible. Guys, now with that in, now it's time to get the soil and get our babies planted. This is good. I can't believe that I'm wrapping this up. Guys, I thought I would have been able to finish planting these roses in a day. It did not happen. It took me 2 days. It was serious. Part of it is because I like to stand and think, and when I'm in the garden, I get distracted with everything else. I'll be digging a hole, and then I look across and I say, oh boy, bugs are eating my leaves, you know, and then I'll start digging again, and I'll see something else that gets my attention. I'm like, My husband needs to mow the lawn now, eh? You know, I just can't stay to seem. I can't seem to stay focused, yeah, on that one task. But we're getting it done. That's all that matters. All right. All right. Now this container is going to be weighing a little bit, right? It's going to weigh some stuff. So I'm going to actually try to get it positioned before I start putting that soil in. I almost forgot to do that, guys. I was going to fill it right here. But that would have turned out to be quite a feat to move it. Anyway. All right, that was me taking measurements with my feet. Let me show you what I'm looking at. I actually have 4 of these containers now flanking the drive. It was not intentional, guys. I got them on sale from Lowe's last year, and started using them. Used my first 2 with the hydrangeas out here, and so naturally, to complete the planting, I used the same containers with the roses. I have 2 sets, so that's the one that we're going to plant in now, and I'm going to swirl you over. Right across from it, which is what I was measuring, is another container identical, and in that container we have Tranquility. I planted 3 little baby Tranquilities in there, and they're doing well so far. Yes, guys, I know you're not supposed to plant 3 in a container. Now listen, David Austin says do not plant 3 roses in a container. But you know, Naomi, she just loves to. I just have to try it, right? Yeah. All right, but I'm only going with 2 with Thomas A Becket. So, all right, guys, let's get this soil into the container. Alright guys, this is Thomas A Becket. He looks beautiful, right? Ooh, I'm remembering the initial start of my unboxing. I was so stressed. But it is so good that it was just the Molyneux on top, I think. That just totally did that to us. But he looks healthy, rehydrated, right? Had him in for 24 plus 4, 28. Rehydrated him for at least 30 hours. Right? Before planting. His roots are so small, which is good. It's going to make it easier for me to plant 2 in a container. Alright. Oh, okay. And again, David Austin does not recommend more than 1 plant per container. I think if you put more than 1 in a container, that it voids your warranty. But I just want to experiment with it. You know, when you see those tours of the David Austin Rose Garden and you see his container garden and they're all big and full. Oh my gosh, there is a picture there of Hyde Hall just being so full and gorgeous in the container. And when seeing it, it is actually 3 plants in the container. And so I want to try that so bad. But instead of going on with the 3 on this side, I'm doing 2. I'm hoping I'll get that effect. Michael Rizzo. Alright. I should make sure I have them where I want them first, right? Oh no, guys, look at this. This is way too low. Hold on a second. That would have been a catastrophe right there. That is way too low. Alright, just realized I did not have enough soil in that container, people. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The nice thing about digging in the potting mix is that there are no worms. You guys should have seen, I should have had the camera on when I was putting Salis Marner in her bed. There were worms the size, the width of my little finger. I'm not kidding. I'm like, what is that? That is not natural. And it just had to be there, just peeking out at me all the time. I did not enjoy that, guys. All right. Fat little things. I'm like, yeah, earthworms are supposed to get that fat? Something's going on there, man. Not supposed to be that fat. Something's going on with that soil. All right, this is where my lid is. So if I plant it this depth, they're going to be covered to about here, which I think looks good. So yeah, I think this is going to be our spacing. I think I'm going to space him. He's going to be right here, number 1. And I have to look at number 2. Because it's good that I'm not trying to plant them scented, because I have never been able to get a plant scented in a container. So this is good. I'm just planting them side by side. Oh, he has a little longer roots. Yeah. Alright, this will be number 2. See, spread your roots out so you can get to where you want to go, right? Let's put you this way. Feel like your roots want to go that way. Alright. Stick them down in there. Just make sure, I'm just making sure I have the depth first, guys, before I start covering them up. So you're going to be this high. My soil's going to come all the way up to here, hopefully. Alright. I think I like the depth of number 1. Let me get number 1 in, and then we try to get the second one in. Trying to get the mycorrhizal bag open. Can never do it with my gloves on. Always have to take my gloves off. Come on, fingers. No, I'm trying to get my gloves back on. All right. Okay, baby. This is your pot, Pepito. And you home. See that little breakage right there? Sorry. All right, let's get you some. Okay. Alright, I'm putting this all over his roots. I want him to root and do so well in here. Alright. Reposition him here. His roots are so teeny. I have spread them out in that nice fan shape. So hopefully, is this high enough for you? I think it should be a little higher. Put him a little higher. His roots are so short that make sure they're going down. This will be his bed. Guys, you think that's too low, don't you? Do you think it's too low? I should have put him up a little bit more. Let me plant him and see. There's going to be some trial and error with this one. But if he's not positioned properly, I'll just pull him up and fix him again. This soil is very pliable, if that's the word. This one hardly has any roots right here. Just have these. So I'll take care of the ones that he does have. Alright. So you guys will be facing each other like this. That looks good. Let's get your roots on in here. Make sure you're nice and comfy. Maybe push your roots down for me, okay? Okay. So you guys should be at the same height. This is turning out to be a little bit more challenging than I had initially anticipated. I need them to be this high. Some soil under you. Guys, do not take my method for wisdom. Remember, this is all new to me. This is the first time that I'm planting bare root roses. Well, no, that's not true. This is the second time. The first time I did put bare root roses in a container last year. None of them survived. Yeah. So, and no, I did not request a warranty replacement for that because I think that was my fault. I'm like, nah, I probably did something wrong. So, I think these are too low though. What you guys think? Alright, let me fill it up because I think you're supposed to have it all the way up to here. Let me fill and then we see what they look like. Okay. Oh, I need some space. This is my guys, we're almost done with the planting. But I'm to do this again, guys, in terms of a wheelbarrow, I'm definitely going to get a plastic one. The metal one did not work out for me. Keep his tag. Always keep the tags. Oh. Alright guys. Oh, no, I think I just hurt my baby. Yes, I just broke him. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Thomas. So sorry, baby. Push out some new ones for me, okay? Sorry about that. That was not intentional. I'll be more careful. So sorry. Alright. Alright guys, what do you think? We're going to put a bit more of the rest of the soil here on top. And we're going to water him in. I just broke this little one. I feel so bad. My baby's trying to push out his new growth and here I am breaking it, right? It's not cool. Alright, we planted 2 bare root roses in 1 container. Alright, look at me. This is my destiny. I'll never say never. I'll fight to Alright, puppy toes. Here you go. A bit more soil for you. Don't want to waste it. Precious stuff. This is the good stuff right here. Mixed with love. Hopefully these guys are deep enough in the container. I'm covering some new growth, which I don't want to do. So cover. That will wash off once I start watering them. All that soil there will disappear. Alright. I think we did it, guys. My first bare roots in containers that we're going to, well, not my first, because we did Gentle Harmony for the 3 of her. But those are individually planted in containers. Yeah. Alright. Step back and see. They're in, guys. Alright, look at that. Let's get some water on them. Good. That's for me? No, that's right. Thank you. All right. All right, guys, you hear that truck pulling away? That was the FedEx truck. And look what they just dropped off for me. And I'm wondering if it is a replacement. I'm telling you about David Austin, you guys. These guys are awesome. Let me see. Do you see why I'm just so happy ordering from David Austin? Because they got your back, man. They got your back. All right, let me water these guys in. Whoops, 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 whoops. And now the watering routine is going to be, and I called in to verify this, for containers it is a gallon of water every other day. All right guys, and let's open this box and see what is sent. Is it order replacement or is it the order that was missing? I had one piece of order that was supposed to come in. All right, let me make sure you can see. I'm opening it on the wheelbarrow and I did not check it. You guys can see me. Oh my gosh. All right, can you guys see now? Sorry about that. All right, let me make sure you're not seeing anything else but my messy garage. Okay, good. All right, guys. This is real time here. This is unbelievable. Okay, let me show you the wrapped in plastic. Yes, nice. Nice green cans. Nice. Moisture. Okay. All right. But let's see who this is. It is, guys, let me see if you can see the tag. Oh boy, hold on. Look at who this is. Okay, I took the tag off, sorry. It's Queen of Sweden. Look at that. This is the replacement for Molyneux. Now, if you saw that unboxing video, when we opened the box, our Molyneux are all moldy and dried. I sent an email to David Austin on Monday, and gave him a call, followed it up with a call. Today is, what day is today? Today is 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's Thursday, guys. And look at this. They have already sent the replacement. I mean, that's what I'm telling you, man. This company is awesome. Guys, do not be afraid to order from David Austin because, again, they stand behind their products. Let me show you all three here. And nice green canes. Oh, boy, which means we're going to have to... Oh, boy. This means that we're going to have to plant someone else here. Is that all right? Let me show you the other two that are in here. Forgive my messy hands, guys. You know, I was just digging around in the soil. Nothing beats real moments like this. This is number 2. Look at this. Are you guys seeing here? Yeah, Queen of Sweden. And so I did not, this is beautiful. And finally there's a number 3 in there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All right. Okay, so now you guys understand why I say I just love David Austin. I will order from them no matter what because they always stand behind their products. I mean, this is good. I'm actually going to go ahead and put these guys in water since we are here, and I do have a bucket of water from the ones that we were planting. And yeah, let me get these guys in here. Wow, guys, isn't that just awesome? Oh wow, I just saw the scenery that I left you with, a messy box and a wheelbarrow. And all right, but I'll have you look at Thomas A Becket here. But yeah, that is why I'm telling you guys, I love my David Austins. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love the customer service. I love the roses. I mean, yeah, I love them. All right, so she is still draining, going a little bit slower than I would like. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. All right, but I wait for the container to fully drain, and then I'm going to put another 2 gallons in just to ensure that the soil is fully moist. And yeah, but cool beans. Now we have another bunch of roses to plant. Look at that. Okay, all right, guys, all done planting. Let me turn you here so that you can see him. there is the container that we just did right there by Thomas A Becket. Let me walk you down. I think I'm actually going to hold the phone in my hands for this one. The footage will not be perfect, but I will try. All right. He is in. I just now need to mulch him. I gave him two 2 gallons of water. So 4 gallons of water went into the container because, again, I started with fresh soil, so I needed to ensure that it is hydrated. With the bare root roses, I think I mentioned this before, but I'll just say it again. When planted in containers, David Austin recommends that you water with 1 gallon of water every other day for the first few weeks into a month. All right, and let me just take you on over here. I want to show you something else. I've got a cross from Thomas A Becket. We have this little lady. This is our Tranquility. Yes, I transplanted this from the ground into the container. When did I do this? About 3 or so weeks ago. And look, our baby is getting ready to flower. Do you see those? These leaves, they're going to actually have buds on them. This is good. The container looks a little dry. I have to go ahead and give her water. I was supposed to water her yesterday, but I missed that because I was working on planting the roses. And again, I have to keep up with this particular variety because she does tend to suffer from black spots. But yeah, this is our Tranquility in container. And I have done what you are not supposed to do. I've planted 3 in a container. These started as baby roses. They're the 1 gallon. No, not 1 gallon. Help me, guys. 2 quarts. What comes after 2 quarts? I'm going to put it on the screen because I can't remember. But they're potted, little potted ones that you get. And I figured it would be easier to start them off that way versus bare root. All right. Bending down. Let's see if I can get you a good shot here. So there is Tranquility, and across from Tranquility, there is our Thomas A Becket. This should be cute when all in flower, right? When more mature and grown up, you'll have the white from Tranquility, the red of Thomas Becket, and the white of the Bobo hydrangeas. All right, we're getting some colors on in here. Okay, guys, just wanted to show you that. All right, guys, that wraps it up for yet another video. All right, I must say thank you again. Thank you for joining me in the garden. I really do enjoy spending this time with you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do remember, if you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and definitely giving us a thumbs up. All right, thank you again, guys, for stopping by. You are all awesome, and I will see you in the next video.